Hello.
Mom, can I have an air zone?
Yeah, you guys can, but you need to not come over here, okay? Mommy doesn't want you to get on camera. Hello. How's it going? I'll give a second for people to join. There we go. Hey. How's it going? Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. How's it going? Hi, Bridget. Thanks for joining. Okay, hold on one second. I just want to tell Brian. Okay. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Happy Saturday. Welcome. If you could hit the thumbs up button real quickly before we get to chatting. Hi. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you. I was just chilling. We were outside, but it was so windy. It's nice out though. It's warm, but it is windy. Thank you. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to update you guys on a couple things. One, I have a video that's going to be going live here in a minute. It was just uploading where I gave an update on just like the backstory with my whole implant replacement, because I feel like I never closed that conversation out. So that video is going to be going live here in a few minutes once we get off of here and I can like go back into YouTube Studio and make it go live. And then I also wanted to tell you guys I did a vlog on my vlog channel. Sorry, I'm like looking outside because somebody just parked in front of our house and we usually never get people in front of our house. But I put a video on my vlog channel yesterday, so I'm sure most of you have not seen that. But I wanted to tell you that on my vlog channel, I'm going to be putting videos up over there. They're going to be more like fast-paced vlogs, pick up the camera and just record. Probably not a lot of editing, but just conversation, because I feel like I want to try to get better at that. And what better way to practice than to just do it? So that's my goal. I'm going to just like, practice over there. And then I also have a lot of videos that I'm editing right now for my main channel. So I don't want to put too much on my main channel at once, because I feel like it's one thing to put too much content and just like overload the algorithm, if that makes sense. So I'm putting things like on both channels. So if you guys want to still see the vlogs, at least for now, I'm putting those isolation vlogs over on my vlog channel. And I did put a link in the description box where you can go directly there and check them out. Again, the first video was yesterday. That was my first video on that channel in like 9 months, which is crazy. So, oh, thank you so much, Bridget. Yeah, so if you're looking for, positive stuff, but at the same time, like, we're always going to have conversation. Y'all know we're always going to talk about something that's on my mind that I feel like is value add. I also shared 8 books that are good for investing, like when you're first starting out investing, if you want to get into investing in the stock market. I'm actually starting a couple of those books right now, and I encourage you guys to start with me, like start researching the stock market. I've been learning a lot about it recently, and one of the biggest things that I've learned that has been very eye-opening is how many people in this country are not invested in the stock market, and how many people who are invested in the stock market who are wealthy and are growing their wealth and continuing to bridge like this gap between classes. So I just want to encourage you guys to, look into it, see if that's something that makes sense for you. But I feel like educating yourself is never a bad thing. So I just encourage you guys to check it out. I don't know the list off the top of my head, but it is in that other video. I hate to have to send you somewhere else, but it is in the vlog I posted yesterday. It's kind of near the end, and I put a picture up if you want to take a picture of this, or a screenshot of the actual picture that I put on the screen, or I list them off too. But it's they're really good. Like, y'all, I just joined this group on Facebook. Everybody's been in there sharing real good information, and that's where I got the books from. So I have to admit, it wasn't my list. It's a list I got from some other people, and I wanted to share with you guys because y'all know I'm always trying to tell you things that I feel like are helpful to taking yourself to the next level. And with everything going on, not that we don't want to be focusing on our debt. You know, Dave says make sure your house is in order first, so all your household bills are taken care of. But if you do have some time, you can learn the stock market. Even if you don't have money to put into it, we can learn it right now. You know, we might have other priorities for the time being, but we can learn the market, okay? So I just encourage you guys to do it with me. You know, we're going to learn this together. But I did put those books inside of that video. So if you haven't checked my vlog channel out and you just want to support me, or you are looking for some good content, some good vlogs that are just going to be fun, lighthearted, but also, you know, good conversation, then check a girl out. But I did also, hey girl, how are you, Tiffany? Yeah. So you guys, like, how are you doing? How is everybody doing? Are you guys holding up okay? With everything going on, I know it's a lot. Like, they are about to open. Uh-oh. Hopefully I don't end up lagging on the screen, because I just got a notification that my screen was lagging, but hopefully it's not lagging on the screen for you guys. But yeah, the Facebook group, it's actually a closed group. I wish I could add people to it. It's only like 20 people in it, and we talk about the stock market and stocks that we're following and stocks that people are interested in. And I'm trying to get better at researching companies, so it's a lot of fun. I've never been like, you know, one of those stock people, but it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. And I know how my personality is. I obsess about stuff, so I feel like it's right up my alley, you know. But yeah, I did want to talk to you guys about everything opening up. Is it crazy to you guys? Because that, I don't know why, but it's kind of stressing me out a little bit. The more I look at the data and the more I see things opening and how the numbers are just rolling and it's on this exponential curve. And I keep thinking like, Lord, when this opens up even more and we're already on exponential curve, I just feel like it's going to probably be crazy. I hope it's not, but I don't know, y'all. It's crazy. So I hope you guys are just taking your precautions, and even if you're out there, please wear your masks, wash your hands. You know, I want you guys to be safe for sure, especially looking at the demographics, you guys. Did you guys see the demographics for Atlanta? It was like 80-something% of people who have been in, I believe it was in the hospital for COVID, if I'm not mistaken, were African American. That was crazy. Because in not Atlanta area, but it was Georgia total. In Georgia, the percentage of African Americans is like 30%. So for 80% to be those who are being affected, and the population of African Americans in Georgia is 30, that is crazy. So we just gonna have to be positive, you guys. Stay prayerful, you know, and just make people to be encourage people to protect themselves the best they can, even if you have to go back to work, you know. So I think that's the most important thing, is like, if you gotta go to work, just protect yourself, wear your mask, keep your hands washed, because those are the ways that you're gonna protect yourself from getting COVID, you know. So we gotta be positive nonetheless. But I will say, like, with everything opening up, it has made me feel uncomfortable, you know, none the least. But yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about COVID, excuse me, you know, at all. Oh, you said you're in Georgia? Ugh. Yeah, man. I can't even imagine. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I saw the numbers yesterday, Allie. I saw the numbers yesterday. It was crazy. Yeah. Am I working from home? Yeah, I am. I am. Probably for a long time. Like, my boss, he's in the UK, and he really doesn't care where I'm at. Like, he's like, as long as you're working, I don't really care if you at Starbucks, if you at the house. So I don't think I'll be going back for a while. But yeah, you guys. So I have a video I'm putting together. I actually, let me get the exact title because I wanted to tell you guys about it. I feel like this is going to be a good one. But basically, the whole purpose of this video is to share with you things you can do while you're on quarantine, like positive things you can do to try to help improve yourself. Because I'm always, I feel like when I have free time, it's better to spend time trying to improve myself versus wasting time doing things that are non-value add for my life. And I have this list of things. I have 10 things that you can do while in quarantine that are going to take you to the next level. So I'm going to do that video here probably tomorrow and get it recorded. I also did things to watch on Netflix while in quarantine. I have a really good list. I've been sharing so many Netflix movies and series and shows that I'm like, I might as well just do one video and put them all in one video, because I have a few, you guys, that I highly, highly recommend, like that I loved and enjoyed with a passion and was hurt when they went off. So I have this list that I'm going to share with you guys too. I'm going to put this video together and I hope y'all look forward to it because I got some stuff in here it's good, okay? And then, let me see. Also, I have a video I want to do. This is kind of going back to like when I used to do the mentorship series. It's called How to Pick the Best College or MBA Program for You. Crixus, you are so loud. So there was a question in a group that I'm in asking about going to an HBCU versus a traditional university and what would we recommend for our kids. And that made me think about just doing a topic in general about how to pick a college, how to know when you're going to the right university. And I have some really good points that I want to share because I feel like these are points that just don't come top of mind right away. Like these are things that just from my experience I think could be super helpful. So I'm going to share that stuff, because I feel like it'll be helpful for others as well. Question, how do I like being home? It's cool. I think that there's something to be said about being in the office and like being able to see people and talk face to face and getting stuff done like that. But it's cool. I like being around my family and knowing that they're right here. But yeah, that part is cool. Oh no, you said your realtor came down with it? Yeah, that's tough. I was talking with one of my good friends, Latoya, and she was saying that her family lost someone, excuse me, this week. So I was like, man. Yeah. Wait, I want to look at these. Thank you. There's like smoke in here. Brian is grilling. Brian, do you have the door open to the deck? It's like smoke coming in here or something. Oh, okay, yeah, I smell it. It's making my throat tickle. Do I have a financial degree?
Oh, no, I'm making the barbecue sauce.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what it is. Something's making my throat tickle.
Smells good.
Okay. Do I have a financial degree? No. I have an MBA, but my MBA was in marketing, and my sub-concentration was in strategy. But I don't have a degree in finance. I've just taken finance classes. Yeah, that is so true. There are a lot of scholarships available. Especially like a lot of colleges have funds set aside where they're specifically for scholarships every single year. You got to take advantage for sure. Definitely got to take advantage if you can. Yeah. Yeah, my boss is cool, Shamika, but he works remotely. So we're all in the United States and he's in the UK. So for him, it's kind of like I think he's more open just because he's like, everybody I work with is remote because I don't see them. I'm online. So what's the difference for you? So yeah. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Oh, thank you, Brown Eyes. Yes, everybody hit the like button if you can. But yeah, you guys, if you have any ideas for things you like or you would like to see, I'm always open to it. It's helpful to hear your thoughts on like things that you're interested in or things you feel like would be just good to see on the channel. I have, like I said, a lot of ideas. I think like 3 videos I've already recorded that I need to edit. So there's going to be a ton of stuff coming, and I'm just trying to like switch it up and get things like more freshened up because I feel like it's become a little bit stagnant. So I'm going to freshen things up just a little bit, and I hope you guys are open to that and ready to come along for the ride. So with that, you guys, I just want to answer some of these questions. Where did I get my Apple Watch band? I got this band from Amazon, and all my bands I get off Amazon. I'll try to see if I can find the link for it and put it in the comments later. But I got this one on Amazon. It was only a couple dollars. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Brian is using the blender, so it's kind of loud for a second. Yeah. Oh, you said you're a nurse. You wish you could stay home, but you love helping people. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, being a nurse, I think that would be a really cool opportunity. Thank you so much on the compliment on my makeup. Ooh, that's a good idea. Time management. Time management is a serious thing, too. You have to do that with purpose. So that's a really good idea. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, Tiffany. You said you got a 50% academic scholarship for your MBA program. I wish. Oh my goodness, girl. I wish I had a scholarship like that. Man, I didn't have any scholarships. I didn't get any scholarships. No, what do you call it? No grants, just loans, all loans. It was tough. But hey, you know, you got to make it do what you can, right? You said, what was my first video? Man, that's a good question. I feel like my first video was how to do a resume or how to prepare for an interview. I don't know if that video is still on my channel though. I think when I started to do better and I started to become more particular about my audio, about the lighting and little things like that, I think I went back to those first couple of videos and deleted them off my channel. And I wish I would not have done that because I feel like it's good to show growth, you know what I'm saying, from when you first started to where you are today. But those are my first videos. It was literally how to prepare for an interview and how to create your resume. And I don't think I ever ended up doing those videos again. I should have just redid them or something. I don't know. But oh my goodness, Tiffany. Wow. 180? Girl, that's a lot. That is a lot. Yeah, I think I paid for my MBA. It was 65. I think it was 65,000. But I didn't live on campus, so I didn't have to worry about housing. I also had, what do they call it? I was a teacher assistant. So for being a teacher assistant, I got a discount on my tuition. So that was helpful. So I think mine was 65 when I was all done. But I couldn't imagine no 180. Man. Woo. Yeah, woo, girl. My heart goes out to you. But, it's a lot of schools where it's worth it. I had friends who went to Harvard or went to, Kellogg. They wrote their own ticket. Those degrees, they could go anywhere they wanted to go. So I was like, hey, more power to you. Yeah. That is something. How did I deal with judgment in college being a young mother? That's a good question. Because I used to take Arius with me when he was a baby to class. There would be times where I just take him with me, whatever. I think because I went to Michigan State, it was so big and the classes were so big that it almost didn't even faze me because I was like, these people don't know me no way. So I just took my kid to class, had him in the stroller in the aisle, and I would just sit there and do my schoolwork. And if he start cutting up, I have some candy or some, a bottle or some treats, and I just give him his stuff, his toys, and he was good to go. But I really will say, I feel like that's probably why it didn't really affect me as much, what people would think, is just because it was so big. The classes might have 200 people, in your first year. You kind of don't get into the more specialized classes that are smaller until you get older, or not older, but until you get into your later classes. So for me, I think that kind of helped, but I even had to take him to some of the smaller classes too. There were times where it's look, either I'm going to class with Arius or I'm not going to class because I didn't have anything else I could do. So that was what I had to do a few times for sure. Yeah, man, that's something. You know what else I want to talk about, you guys? I did a video. It was like a get ready with me where I talked about pharmaceutical sales and like some stories from my experience from that. I want to start telling stories. I have so many good stories. They're not like juicy story times, but they're like stories from my past, from careers, jobs I've had, or experiences I've been through that I feel like would be interesting to talk about and maybe helpful. Like, I kind of think all my stories have a learning opportunity from them. And I was like, maybe I should just start telling some of my stories, because I feel like that's the benefit of being on my channel and me being a little bit more senior, is that people can get an opportunity to like learn from, you know, some of my mistakes, some of my stories, some of my experiences. So you guys don't have to go through the same thing I had to go through in some of these instances, for sure. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute, Brown Eyes. You say you used to have to take your daughter to class. One day she asked the teacher a question. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. How did I move on with life after divorce? Ooh, that's a good question. Man, you just take it one day at a time, you know? At first it was hard. I remember coming home from work and getting in the bed, just going to sleep, you know? And then over time you just kind of start to not care. Not, I don't want to say not care, but you just start to get over it a little bit. And then it's like every single time you just gradually get more and more over it. And then you start to be open to interacting with people and dating a little bit, you know? So yeah, that's kind of, I think, what I did. And then eventually I start like being more comfortable with hanging out with people, even if it wasn't like dating. We just would hang out. And then I finally met Brian. Okay. Yeah, that would be cool. We're going to tell some stories. We're going to tell some of these experience stories. Yeah. Yes, it does. Time heals all wounds. Sometimes when you're in it, though, it's tough, but it does heal all wounds. Yes, Tiffany. See, that's what makes it worth it, girl, because I'm telling you. Oh, that's good. You've done well. Wow. You've done so good paying it off. Man. Yeah, no, I don't watch Insecure. I kind of started, but I like didn't really get much into it. And I think what happened was when it came out, I really wasn't watching much television. And then over time, you guys know I've started to watch more TV since we've been on break, and I've never gone back and watched. I think now I kind of feel like I'm so far behind, it would be weird to start, but maybe I could still start it because I did want to see what was on it. How's my bucket list going? Bad. 2020 came and it said, nope, psych. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to tell some stories, you guys. I need to edit the one about the pharmaceutical sales. That one is kind of giving more perspective on pharma sales because I get so many emails about pharmaceutical sales from that old video I did years ago. Oh, you said it's only 8 episodes a season. Well, that's not bad. But yeah, I get so many emails about pharma sales that I'm like, I need to just give some more perspective because a lot of the questions people ask are the same and are just kind of curious, like, what do you do in a day with that job? And what is that job like? So I talk about that in the video that I've already recorded. Yeah. What are some things on my bucket list? I want to travel. I want to be debt free. I want to go to the Al Arab, Barrage Al Arab, I think is how you say it, in Dubai. I want to go there. I've wanted to go there for so long. I can't think of the name of the place right now, but it's like a boat and it's in the air. It's a hotel and it's kind of like got this huge like boat in the air. And then it has a pool, the largest infinity pool. I want to go there. I also want to travel in a RV. I want to do like a long trip in an RV, you know. I feel like that would be just a really cool experience, especially because we get so used to having certain things in our life, you know, in our house, and we get spoiled. I feel like going on a trip in an RV, like a long extended trip, would be so eye-opening and would make me have to become comfortable with not having a lot of the things that I feel like we get accustomed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, even being here at the house, doing, not doing my makeup every day and just kind of not really caring anymore has been a really great, I feel like, eye-opening experience for me, because I have become so accustomed to feeling like every single day you got to get dolled up and be cute. And sometimes I would even feel like with my husband, like I need to look a certain way, and he could care less. So yeah, man, I'm like really starting to just see how there's certain things that matter and there's certain things that just don't matter, and I feel like doing a trip, having an RV, and like going on a long extended journey with my family would just be amazing. So I definitely want to do that. That's for sure on the list. Yeah. You said, anything I can share about how to pivot when up against tribulation? Yes, for sure. I mean, if I had to talk about it right now, I think the biggest thing is perspective. Anytime you're going through something and it is like pulling on you, you feel heavy about it. Like, that feeling, that heavy feeling where that thing is bothering you and you can't stop thinking about it. For me, what helps me to come out of that and to snap out of that is perspective. Sometimes, it's just helpful to take a step back and, number one, think about all the things that are going well for you and that you are blessed because of. Excuse me, my voice cracked. But I think that, that's one thing that's helpful. I think also having good people around you that you can talk to, like, who you can call and who is going to be the voice of reason and who is going to help you think things through so that you can get past whatever that thing is that you're dealing with. Like, for example, for me, you guys, there are certain things that I get frustrated about and I will, like, just try not to let get to me. And I think the thing that helps me, like, snap out of it is just taking that moment to stop and to think about the perspective that is helpful to kind of put that thing in its place. You know what I mean? So I think that's my best advice for how to overcome things that you're going through and how to go, move past it, basically, for sure. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Tiffany. Yeah. How are my financial goals going? Really good, actually. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I just calculated. I looked at my little calculator that I have on Dave Ramsey's website for our bills and like all of our debts. So far this year we're down $9,000, which makes me feel pretty good. I will say though, I feel like we could have been a little bit more aggressive. So there's that part where it's like the 9K is big, but then I'm still like, dang, I wish we would have been more aggressive to be further, especially right now with everything going on. You know what I mean? So there's that. But at the same time, I'm still positive about it. I still feel like super motivated. And we're still using Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar app because that app helps you know right in your face what you've been spending your money on. Like, I went through and looked at April, and y'all, my little, what is it called? Free money or fun money. I call it fun money. So fun money is the category for my like allowance, and Brian has fun money in his allowance. I went over my fun money by so much last month. It's not even crazy. Like, it's not even funny. Y'all, it was crazy. So little things like that. I'm like, I feel like it's good because Dave's app helps put it right in your face and like, but at the same time, I still feel really good about it. I'm glad we're doing it because I don't know if we would have been able to pay down that much that fast had we not been this, motivated about everything. So thank you so much, Tiffany. Yeah. It's something else. So wait, let me look at this. How are my parents? They're doing well. Yeah, in the house, chilling. My mom, the good thing is she is now retired. So she's been at the house, has been able to stay out the way, which I told her, like, when this first started happening, I told my mom, I'm like, look, you of anybody, you and Roger, I don't want to see y'all out at all, okay? And she told me she would do her best to not be out. And my mom, early in everything going on, has started to have some friends that have already passed. And it was really hard on her. Like, she was really sad about that. So I feel like that has also kind of helped her with reinforcing to Roger to stay home and stay out the way. But at the same time, I think that's been tough on her as well. Like sometimes I talk to her and I can kind of tell she's her tone sounds, it's like a concerned tone, if that makes sense. So yeah. How do you convince your partner to get on the same page with finances? Well, that's a really good question. I think lots of conversations with patience. We started doing these budget meetings, which we haven't been that great about them recently, but we always talk about what is going on inside of the financial app that we have, the Every Dollar app. So I think just having conversations, Dave recommends literally having a meeting like once a week where you sit down and you go through the finances and you talk about the finances, what it says, what you spent in the budget. And it helps out a lot because I feel like once you know that you're both on the same page, you start to become more aware of what's going on and you think a little bit more about the little purchases you're making. Because one thing I will say, you guys, last month when I spent that money that I didn't realize I was spending up from my fun money budget, is that money adds up really quickly. You spend $25 on Amazon and then you order, another $35 thing on Amazon, and then you spend $20 at the fast food place and $15 here. You just go in there and you're like, dang, I done already spent over $100 and some dollars, and you don't have anything to show for it, or you have little things but nothing meaningful. So that's a big help. Having that app, because it puts it right in your face, and doing it together definitely helps, each other, because you start to become aware and you're like, oh, I don't want him to see that, so I'm gonna think twice about purchasing that thing. Or you're like, let's talk about this before I put this on the card, because I don't want it to pop up and I gotta explain this when I just told him not to do that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it definitely helps for sure. Look, you say Amazon been getting all your money? Exactly. I can relate. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. You said we should do a Netflix party. Ooh, that would be fun, Ash. I would love that. We should do that. Do you know how many people can do a Netflix party together? That would be so much fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should do that. I'm with it. We just have to figure out what we're going to watch. Like, for real, for real. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I haven't done it yet, though. I have not done the Netflix party yet. Yeah. Let's see. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. So for those of you who are new into the live, I was just mentioning at the very beginning that I started putting vlogs on my vlog channel, and there's a link in the description box. So if you guys want to check out the vlogs over there, please make sure you go over there and subscribe and watch the last video, because it was cute. And I had shared some books for investing, for new beginners in investing, because we're going to start investing, y'all. We're going to start investing. We're going to start making money together, okay? So that was like the first video we talked about that. So I wanted to make sure I told you guys about that for those of you who are new. And also, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up button as well. Oh, that's awesome. You said you're trying to save 10K for the end of the year. I wish. See, if I didn't have this debt, I would definitely be on that too. Like, for real, for real. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, we're sticking to the budget. We got the budget in there, and we're sticking to it, Yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I mentioned that I had bought a stock like 2 weeks ago. I purchased Shopify. I bought Shopify. It was like 4 something, and it went up when I had it to 500. I sold at 500. So I made a little bit of money, but it wasn't a lot. I just wanted to like get my feet wet and like make that purchase and like get out just to see how it felt. So I did my little purchase, y'all. I made like $10. It was like $10, $15. I pulled out, right? Why is Shopify like 600? Wait, let me pull it up so I can tell you guys the exact number. It's so crazy. I was like, I knew I should have put more money in there and left it. Hurt my heart. Shopify right now is $613. So when I bought it, literally it's grown over $113 since I sold at $500. I sold at exactly $500. Hurt my heart. I'm like, that is so cool. But I wish I would have purchased more and would have held it longer, but I got scared, so I pulled it out. Yeah, that is too funny. Oh, look at these birds. You said you started investing this year. Oh, that is cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, investing is a really great opportunity, especially right now. A lot of people right now are making good money in the stock market, but you gotta be smart about it, because if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot of money right now. So you gotta be careful, you know. But let me tell you guys what I bought Friday. This is so funny. So Friday, I purchased this little stock. It's called FLDM, and it's only $3. And I purchased them because they were approved for, I believe it's a blood test for COVID. So I put like $100 in their company. It wasn't much, but it was like $100. And I was like, I'm going to see what happens with that 100. I feel like that's a little something. It's not a lot, so I don't feel too bad about it. You know, it's depending on what happens. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, do the quarterly calls. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yes. Do I have any thoughts on the governor opening up things in Indiana? I don't like it, and I honestly don't think that it's going to be open long. But, you know, I think it is what it is, because the unfortunate thing is with the way the economy is, if we don't open, it's going to be really, really bad. You know what I mean? So I think that they have to weigh the fact that people just need money, you know, and they need income right now. So how do you tell people they can't earn an income, knowing that if we continue to not let people make money, what it's going to mean? I will say though, right now, I feel like I just wish that everyone was wearing masks, because I feel like the masks are going to help keep everybody safe, you know, safer. But yeah, that's kind of where my heart is at. But am I buying short? I've been doing short term. So when I purchase these stocks, I've been getting in and getting out. I get in, and I have a set number that I say when the stock, if it goes backwards, that I'm going to pull out, and then I pull out. So that's what I've been doing. But this was literally my second buy. So I did the Shopify, and then this one I just did yesterday. And it was an after hours buy. So I'm just waiting till Monday when they actually when the purchase executes. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So I use TD Ameritrade. Brian uses Robin, I think it's called Robinhood, and he likes it. He likes Robinhood a lot. So I've been using TD Ameritrade. I like TD Ameritrade. I used to use them years ago. Back when Susie Orman actually had this thing where if you put $100 in TD Ameritrade for a whole year, at the end of the year, she would give an additional 100 to go with your 1,000. And I did that first with her years ago. It's been years now since she did that. And I got my little 1,100, and then I pulled all that 1,100 out. But when I had it in there, I actually invested it at the time. So, oh, that's cool, Tiffany. Yeah. Yes, Spotify was such a good move. Like when my cousin told me about that company, and when he told me, he was like, look, it's been on my watch list, woo, woo, woo. Man, I bought it. I'm like, I'm buying me one. I just bought one stock. And then I got scared. But yeah, they've continued to grow. But lately they've been kind of hovering around the same number. So I feel like right now it's probably not a good time to purchase anymore. Yes, baby. I'm on live.
Oh.
Silly. Don't be trying to come give me no kisses now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been slaving all day doing yard work.
I know, y'all. He's been slaving all day.
I can't even get a kiss from my wife. That's real.
I'm sorry. He said he can't even get a kiss. He done mowed the grass and cooking us on food on the grill, you guys. Oh, men. Yeah. I don't think Crixus feels good, you guys. Oh, you said Netflix? I haven't even looked up Netflix. Wait, let me look up Netflix. Yeah, man. Let me see what Netflix is doing. I didn't even think about them. Netflix Incorporated. Ooh, they're expensive. Okay, let's look at their chart. Oh, wow. Netflix has been on a growth. So they've been growing for the last few years. And they've barely had any declines. Only thing is now they're like back up. So I don't even know, like maybe they've already grown as far as they're gonna grow. I don't even know if they'd be a good buy now, because if you put in right now at $415 and they right now look like they're flat, I think I'm going a little too short term for this one. This will probably be a good long-term move, especially through this whole, like, everything we're going through. But I'll be looking for more short-term wins, like things that are on, like, a sharp incline where I know, like, I need to get in and get out. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my 401k, the way our account is set up is you can only invest in these like market accounts where they buy a whole bunch of stuff at once, and then they have like high rate ones, mid rate, low rate. So you can't really buy individual stocks. I've been trying to do individual stocks because I feel like there's more opportunity for faster short-term gains. My friend, she took a class. The class was expensive, but she took this class, you guys. And everybody in the class right now has already started making, well, okay, let me rephrase this. They have a club where when you hit $1,000 growth in one day of day trading, they add you to the club. I forget what the name of the club she told me was, but you get added to the club. So she said everybody in the class has hit the club. So I was like, that's crazy. Doing $1,000 a day. Do y'all know to do, let's just calculate this out. 6 figures in a year, right? Let's just pull this up. So $100,000, this is 100,000. We're going to divide that by 52. 52 weeks. That's $1,923. We're going to divide that by 5 because there's only 5 work days in a week. So you need to make $384, or basically $400 a day, to make 6 figures in the stock market. I feel like that's doable. I feel like that's definitely doable, you guys. So, you know, I don't think that's a crazy number, like, at all. And I highly encourage you guys to look into learning about this, because we could all do this. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you, the percentage of people in the United States who are invested in the stock market really isn't that high. There's so much opportunity if you take time to learn it and figure it out. Sometimes I feel like I spent all this time learning how to do YouTube, and I should have been spending all that time learning how to trade. But I'm just going to try to learn it and share what I can with you guys, you know, so that you can do this with me, because I don't want to be doing it by myself. You said check out Warrior Trade on YouTube. I think I just followed him yesterday. Let me see if that's the guy I followed. There was some dude who was live yesterday, and let me see, Warrior Trader. Huh, baby?
I want to go outside in the backyard.
Okay, baby, go ahead. You don't gotta ask to go outside in the backyard. Oh no, I'm not subscribed to him. Wait, let me make sure this is my right page, because I might be logged. Oh, I'm logged into my right page. Okay. I'm about to subscribe to him. Thank you for telling me, because I'm sure about to watch his content too. For sure. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Have I ever considered Forex? No. Honestly, no. I just don't think I have the bandwidth to learn it. And I really honestly want to learn traditional stocks first, because I don't understand Forex, and I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, okay. You said he goes live every morning. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, max out that 401k. I know that's right. Yeah, man. So that's cool. Well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up off here. The twins are ready to go outside in the backyard. So I want to go play with them and the dogs. I think one of these dogs just, hi, Lola. What are you doing in here, boo? Lola just came in here. So I'm going to take them outside. But thank you guys for jumping on here with me. It was nice to come on and talk to you all and have some conversation. Remember, if you haven't checked out the vlog channel, there's a link in the description box. Check it out, you guys. The vlog was good, okay? It was good. The first one I put up was good. So check it out. And I put the books in there too. So don't forget those books. It's at the end of the vlog. But the 8 books about investing that you need to read, because I'm about to read them, we're going to read them together, are in that vlog as well. So anyways, you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the comment section. Bye. Oh, my other video is about to go live too. I got to make it live here in just a second. So watch for that too, y'all. And hit the thumbs up button before you get up out of here. Bye, y'all.